Hey guys, what's up? I hope you are well. Today in this particular video, a little bit particular indeed, I'm talking to you. I'm gonna list you my very favorite songs from 2021 so far. It has been a crazy year already. It's September, so the biggest part of the year for metalheads like us is awaiting, because you know that October, November and December are our favorite month of the year with regards to the new heavy metal releases, and a lot of stuff, interesting stuff are coming later this year. But here in this video today, I am gonna give you my personal picks for the best heavy metal songs of the year from January until this beginning of September. My favorite song from the month of January this year was taken from the absolutely magnificent album From Tribulation, where gloom becomes sound, and this is Hour of the Wolf. The catchiest song of the album maybe, but the whole album is crazy. It's influenced by black metal, but it's goth, so it's a mix of black and goth metal. But this album, one of the best of the year, I promise, I can guarantee you that. Access all worlds. I can't hide it to you, you know my love for Eotune, and this is my favorite album for the month of February, and this song, The Tower of Cosmic Nihility, oh my god, I listened to it 142 times. Can you imagine that? Oh yeah, by the way, how did I do this ranking? I just took my phone, and I looked into my phone the number of listens I made per month, and I took the top one song, the song which I listened to the most for every month. So, and this is Eotune. Eotune, wow, my favorite album of the year so far. It didn't change. It's still my number one album of the year so far. It's let's say some spacey, proggy, blacky, doomy, death metal, progressive, I don't know, whatever. It's a mix of a little bit of everything. The artwork of the album is crazy. None of the tracks of the album is bad. All the album is flawless, from start to finish. So this is Eotune, my number one album of February, along with The Tower of Cosmic Nihility, my favorite song, my most played track of the month of February.
The
of March, I brought you to Finland with this, let's say, sludgy death metal with some doom and black metal influences and a lot of melancholy on this album. I love it. It's Mariana's Rest with the album Fata Morgana, and this track is the most played track for me, for yours truly, for the month of March.
Shadows from this process, yes, over the farm, its natural beauty, guarded by darkness arms, still with silent, time marches on, deep into the wild northwest. There is a real world, then there's mine, the wild northwest untamed.
It's very surprising to realize when you do such an exercise to realize that, okay, that month, that's the song that I played the most. Okay, I love it, but I couldn't expect that this one was the most played song for the whole month, you know. And it's the case here. It's Vride. It's a great black and speed metal from Scandinavia as well, obviously. But yeah, I couldn't guess, you know, because on the month of April, there was the new album from Gojira, there was the crazy album of black metal from Ninkersag. I couldn't expect that Vride was my number one song, but it was. This was Wild Northwest from Vride. Thou, the track from the album of Flight of Sleipnir, was my favorite song of the month of May. It's taken from the album Eventide, which was one of my favorite picks from the month of May. I think, if I remember right, it was my number 4 with regards to the album. That month of May was crazy because there was also Silver Lake that released that month. There was also the new album from Hanging Garden that was amazing. There was also the album of Vokonis. There was the black metal album from Inferno. The month of May was crazy, and I couldn't guess that this song would be my number 1 pick, my most played song of the month of May, but it was. So it's one band called The Flight of Sleipnir. It's a mix of doom, stoner, maybe some atmospheric black metal elements there, but yeah, it's The Flight of Sleipnir with the album Eventide, and that was the song Thou, my number 1 song from the month of May. During the month of June, we have been blessed with a great, absolutely great albums, and I'm thinking about my number 1 from the month of June, Die Catafalchi. There was also Fractal Universe, my number 3 of the month. There was also a great traditional heavy metal album from Lucifer's Hammer. But there was also Dark Throne, the giants from black metal, who released their new album Eternal AIDS, and that track Hate Cloak was my most played track for the month of June. Swedish black metal band Nightcrown released their new album in the month of July, and that was my most favorite album. That was my number one album for the month of July. And this track, Fjatrad from the album Heidenfard, was my most played song of the month of July. And I was practically sure, 100% sure that this would be my favorite track, but don't forget that this same month of July was released the new album from Lord of the Lost, Judas. So that was really some competition there for Nightcrown, but still Nightcrown was my number one song with the track Fjatrad. Yeah, I don't speak Swedish, but Fjatrad, you saw the subtitle anyway, from the album Heidenfard. Finally, my number one song, my most played song for past month of August was a song on the new album from Necronautical. So we are here in pure black metal, let's say melodic black metal. My number one album of the month was Wolves in the Throne Room, but my most played track was a track from this album of Necronautical, and I really highly recommend you listen, you discover to that album, because it's a piece of madness from start to finish. It's absolutely nuts. This album is crazy, especially these two closing tracks of the album. The one that you just heard, plus the next that follows and closes the album, are just pure melodic and progressive black metal stuff, and it's absolutely crazy. this selection. This was my most anticipated album, a piece of my most anticipated album of this month of September. I'm talking, of course, about the new album from Rivers of Nile, which will be out on the 24th of September. And this track just makes me crazy. I already listened to it countless times. And if the album is that quality overall, God, we might have our best album of the year. Maybe here's some competition for Eotune. We'll see. But in the meantime, don't hesitate to put in the comments down below what are your most played songs for every month of this year so far. I'm really curious to know that. So please, if you have watched this video, please put that in the comments down below. And of course, feel free to subscribe to my channel, to like and to share it to the world. I really need that. And I will see you very soon in the next video. This was Melo from Melomic Channel, signing off.